guys? I want to make this video because I was kind of like thinking before I got to the freeway so I can record this without like having to turn, about self-improvement, right? And I know that's a buzzword now. Everybody knows about that shit. But it's like how most of it comes from a place of shame. It's always negative emotions that are the strongest factor in getting you to do something. And that's a sad thing. Like, people don't have the foresight, or at least most people don't have the foresight, including me, to do something about it until something bad happens. They wait for their health to deteriorate. They wait for their ex to break up with them, or something like that. They wait until they're at the bottom of the pit in order to actually do something about it. But whether that's a skill issue, now thinking about it, right? It's easy. Hindsight is like 20/20 vision. Hindsight is 20/20 vision, right? But why don't we come from a place of an optimistic and positive perspective on self-development? And, I kind of fell into the red pill trap, the rabbit hole, when I was an insecure, skinny loser. Loser meaning I had nothing going on in my life. That's how I'm going to define it. It's a personal definition. I was playing video games. I was addicted to porn. I was inside my room. My social interaction and my health was deteriorating because of that. I ate like shit. And I decided, like, now it's 2026. 2020 was even after I graduated high school in 2019, things can change. A lot of things can change within the years, but sadly, there are people that I know that haven't changed since high school. It's just the number on their age. Their age has just increased, but the mentality has stayed the same. And to me personally, I think that's a concerning feature. That's a concerning thing that I see. Not that you don't have to constantly strive to be, I don't know. That's my personal opinion. I think that everybody should strive. You're granted the opportunity. Granted, if you're in a place of opportunity, you have the ability to personally develop. And obviously, for me, in this case, I have nothing to show for it financially. I don't have materialistic things to show my growth. But the thing is, what I can say is I've done a complete 180 on my life, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. When it comes to discipline with my life and structure, discipline with my shortcomings and being able to handle them and tackle the weaknesses, discipline with the gym and my nutrition, because when I have a better body, I have a better mind, and my mind is used as a vehicle to upgrade other areas of my life, right? And going back to the self-improvement thing, it shouldn't be a negative thing, because that's how most of us get. I don't know, your girlfriend breaks up with you, some stupid shit like that, and then you finally decide to get revenge on that. What does that even mean, right? I have a girlfriend right now, and I think a lot of my perspective has changed. What is this revenge? What is this winter arc all about? What is this red pill, fuck woman, or whatever? Or the world is against you. You have this cynical view of you're fighting against nothing, right? You're just making the shit up in your head. And granted, you gotta be delusional. That's what adds fuel to the fire, right? I think the game comes after the fire has been extinguished, or at least it's not coming from a place of hurt, a place of hatred or revenge. But most people never get past that level. Most people are very on the surface. Most people don't think. Most people don't know how to handle their shortcomings. So, I don't know, that's just a perspective that I wanted to talk about. And I think life should be the pursuit of nostalgic person, a very sentimental person who would always look back, and that was due to the way I experienced life, my childhood experience. Like I didn't have like a terrible childhood experience. It was more of like, there was nothing like environmentally bad, like I struggled or anything like that. It was more like I struggled mentally, struggled to connect with people. So that's also another thing, right? Growing up in an environment where I didn't feel supported, you know how that saying goes, it takes a village to raise children or a child. I felt like I never had my village, but I've kind of come to reconcile with that and just continue to evolve, because you develop a maturity, you develop an understanding and insight on why, you know, you are the way you are. And again, most people never get past this stage. So, I mean, if you're watching this and you truly resonate with it and you're still continuing to stick around, it's because you truly resonate with this. Like, you're similar to me in way of thinking. My philosophy of life, optimistic nihilism. You know? Life is inherently meaningless, but I choose to add meaning to my life and define on how I want to live it. This is my life, this is my reality. Obviously, you can argue like there's objective and subjective, like my reality, and then you can talk about like, oh, I want to do bad things. Objectively, I have an objective moral compass, and I have like a spiritual moral compass that I want to follow, not bound to any religion or any way of thinking. It's just my own belief on what I think is good or bad or neutral, right? So I know everybody has that. It's just like, it's interesting to see different perspectives of people. I'm just yapping at this point, but yeah, I'm just gonna cut the video short there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the watch, or took something of value, or kind of had I gave you something thought-provoking to think about. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna go hit the gym now, get a quick pump in for my upper body. See you guys.